Very controversial new Whole Foods in Washington, D.C. You have to scan to check in. You have to scan to check out. You have to scan to leave the checkout. And then you have to scan to leave the store.
That's cool.
Very controversial new Whole Foods in Washington.
Shalom, shalom, call halal, YAHAWAH, BAHASHAM, YAHAWASHI, BAHASHAM, RAWCHAA, QADASH, that's giving our praise to the Most High. In the name of His only begotten Son, in the name of the Holy Spirit. My name is Ibar from the Prophets in Babylon camp, down here in Tampa, Florida. And I want to give double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone who taught us His truth, and sincerity, peace and salutations to the hopeful elect scattered abroad. This is the book of Habakkuk, chapter 2, verse 3. For the vision is yet for an appointed time, but at the end it shall speak and not lie. Though it tarry, wait for it, because it will surely come, it will not tarry. Right? So the prophets seen visions of this, man. They seen visions of people getting, implants in their, under their skin and needing it to even enter into a store, to be able to buy and sell. And now you got this thing with Whole Foods, making you scan 4 or 5 times. You also got, I believe, the Amazon stores and the Whole Foods and the Amazon stores. They're all putting palm readers, man. Which is eventually going to be reading that, that implant. This is also why you have a lot of these thefts going on and these mass shopliftings going on and being promoted and decriminalized, because they want a reason, and everything they're doing right now is to push forth a reason to make you take this, man. Even when that movie that came out, I forgot what it's called. I still gotta watch it. It's about the child trafficking. They're telling you, oh, to stop this, you gotta chip your kids. So we in this time, man. Okay, we in this time, and we see it. It's gonna become more and more clear as days go on. The times that we are living in, and also who the Lord is dealing with. The Lord ain't dealing with everybody, man. If you can't see what this leads to, man, I don't know what to tell you. All right, so let's go right into it. Revelation chapter 13, verse, get right to the point. Verse 16, it says, He causeth all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond. So, of all different, ages, status quos, whether you free out here walking around or you in prison, he want everybody, okay, to receive a mark, charagma, in their right hand or in their foreheads. All right, he wants you to get this technology under your skin, and this is how you're gonna be able to enter into these stores. Right now, it's a QR code to go past those different, checkpoints. You want to call them that. They say you got to scan to enter. So what are you scanning? You're scanning the QR code. But pretty soon you're going to be scanning your hand. That's why Amazon came out with the palm reader. And it's all going closer and closer and closer toward this charagma. It says that no man might buy or sell save he that had the mark or the name of the beast or the number of his name. Now, they're going to have security guards outside this motherfucker. Outside these stores, man. And they did that too whenever the demic, I remember the Walmart, by my house, motherfuckers had damn security in that bitch. And they had security there to make sure that you had a mask on. If you didn't have a mask on, the security would tell you to turn around. All right, so now they're gonna have security there, making sure that you have that technology, man. Ain't no way around it. Ain't no way around it, man. That's why we gonna need Yahweh Bashim Yahushai. It says, and that no man might buy or sell save he that had the charagma, or the name of the beast, or the number of his name. So you're not going to be able to freely go into these stores and buy and sell and get what you want without it, man. Let me grab that too. Because you ain't going to be even able to go into these cities. That's why they create something called smart cities. And that's for the people, the rich and the wealthy and the elite, but also the people who are going to get with the program. The people who are going to be a part of, who are going to bow down to this system, man. Okay? That's what it's all about. This is Second Ezra, chapter 15, verse 14. Woe to the world and them that dwell therein, for the sword and their destruction draweth nigh, and one people shall stand up and fight against another, and swords in their hands. It's gonna get violent, man. People ain't gonna like this. Why you say it's controversial? People ain't gonna like this. People gonna start bucking up. People ain't gonna want to take it. People ain't gonna, you know, are gonna go against the system. All right, so that's gonna cause, you know, riots and protests, and you know, eventually it's gonna cause blood to be in the streets. It says, for there shall be sedition among men and invading one another. So these people, like you see people invading these stores, pretty soon you're going to be able to go into these stores. These stores are going to be empty. And people are going to start invading each other's houses. Okay, say you have, say you do take the charagma and you have this, you know, and you're able to go in there and buy. You have people who don't have it, you know. So, okay, man, this Satan got me on them. But you can have people that don't have it, and they're going to be, they're going to be pretty much, you know, following your ass home, man. You hear stories of that now. People going shopping and then they get followed home by particular individuals. You know, somebody to follow them home and pretty much take all their shit. All right, so that's going to happen. Okay, that is definitely going to happen in these times, man. People you're gonna be getting followed home, and the person gonna come in there right when you bring the groceries in. They gonna come in right behind you, you know, beat your ass, take your groceries, man. You know, and probably more stuff. You know, more than likely. I think that thinking of that, it reminded me of this documentary I was watching. It was kind of like a little short documentary or whatever. But it was about these niggas in Atlanta. It was called RX. It was a group of young jicks in Atlanta that was literally going around and kicking in doors of rich people, man. They were kicking their doors, whether it was home or not. If they was home, then they would shoot them. You know, but they wouldn't, you know, kill them, but they would shoot them to injure them. And they would go rummaging through all their shit, taking hundreds of thousands of dollars of jewelry and stuff. You know, it's gonna get fucking Mad Max like out here, bro. If they doing this now, let me grab that too. If they doing all this now, how much more the times that we are coming into? Um, it says, for there shall be sedition among men and invading one another. They shall not regard their kings nor princes, and the course of their action shall stand in their power. People gonna be doing whatever the hell they want to do. They're gonna feel like they have no choice but to. That's why they say you gotta get it how you live. People gonna just be doing whatever. Here's the point. It says, a man shall desire to go into a city and shall not be able. So you're going to desire to go into a particular city and you ain't going to be able to. You may desire to go into a particular store and you ain't going to be able to. Okay? The freedom that you thought you know, so, you know, proudly and had is not going to be freedom anymore. It's not going to be there. All right? And this is why YAHAWASHI YAHAWASHI is to be feared, because this was written, you know, long before any of us was born or even thought of, you know, before our parents and grandparents and, you know, and great parents was even thought of. So you should take some heed. It says, for because of their pride, the city shall be troubled, the houses shall be destroyed, and men shall be afraid. Right. And there's a lot of pride here in America, man. You know, America promotes pride. Everybody's fucking ridiculously proud and arrogant, man. You got guys that, you know, just, you know, think that they just can do no fucking wrong because they're proud. People don't see a problem in the things that they do. You know, you got people just whole mobs going in stores and just taking shit because they feel like, hey, you know, I'ma eat. You know, go on a fast or something. You know what I'm saying? It says it says, for because of their pride, the city shall be troubled, the houses shall be destroyed, and men shall be afraid. And men shall have no pity upon his neighbor. So this is what this is going to. Scripture says, be, that love shall wax cold. Roughly paraphrasing. Okay, because iniquity shall increase, the love of many shall wax cold. So people are gonna be ruthless out here, man. And this is also why they're doing this too. They're gonna shut this motherfucker down. Like I was talking about in one of my last videos, that show Twisted Metal. It shows you that these particular cities were shut off, and everybody who was outside those cities, it was free fall, man. It says, a man shall have no pity upon his neighbor, but shall destroy their houses with the sword and spoil their goods because of lack of bread and for great tribulation. So there's gonna be a lack of bread. You ain't gonna be able to just go into the store and buy food, man. You know, that's over. That's over, man. People gonna be doing what they want to do, taking what they want to take, and that's it. You know. It says, Luke chapter 23, verse 31, for if they do these things in the green tree, What shall be done in the dry, right? So if you got, food now, you got, substance, you got all these things, you can go get a job, you can still use this money, and people still robbing and killing and destroying each other. How much more in the dry? You see, people running the stores now. How much more when there ain't no damn, you know, law and order is going to cease, man. All right, and they also about to shut this grid down. So only person that's going to have electricity and stuff like that is particular cities, and to go in those particular cities, you're going to have this technology, man. All right, you're going to have it. That's what it all leads up to. If you can't see it, then guess what? Eventually, it's going to see you. With that being said, though, I'm going to say shalom. I'm Kwame Sharallah, Bob, praise, let's be edifying to the whole elect. Shalom.